That orientation problem I was having. It's nice to see everybody. How are you today? Thought I would just come on and join, do a live stream today, just do a little chit chat on jewelry making and see who is out there to talk to. If you have any questions for me or even some, um, like if you'd like to see me work with certain colors or, maybe a challenge for me or something like that. I'm Val. If anybody is new to my channel, I am growing a business dealing with jewelry making. I've got an Etsy shop. Um, I've been working on my YouTube channel and my Etsy shop simultaneously for about the past 7 years. Lots and lots of trial and error because I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning. Not that and I know more now. I'll say that I know more now. Not an expert, but more knowledge has definitely come in the past 7 years. So my videos are there on the channel. If you can look at them and see what types of things you would like to make maybe. Um, Fellow crafters, anybody's welcome that likes to craft or maybe make jewelry and things like that. I'm thankful today to have some time to do orders. I've got like 21 orders in my queue right now, so I've got a lot to do. But that is not a complaint. I'm very thankful for those orders because it's what I have asked for. I've wanted to grow my channel and have orders, so that's what I'm working on. I'm also working on a school community. I have to put all my links below. I've got a new website in addition to my Etsy shop, so I have to include all the links and just see who is interested in having fun and working with me. For turning my head, I'm trying to see myself on the computer. I've got a different setup than I used to. If you look at my older channels, I'm in a different room, so it just looks a little different. I have to get everything um, more, but I'm a work in progress, and I am of the belief that you can't wait for things to be perfect. You have to strike while the iron is hot. So I'm striking today, working on some earrings, and anybody that would like to join is welcome. One of my favorite things to do while I make my creations is my coffee. So, and I'm ready to go. I'm just sitting here at my workbench. I thought I would do a little bit showing my face. I don't do that too much. Mostly I have my head down, working on my items, and then also the camera is facing down. So we're gonna work on some teeny tiny earrings today. One of the items that I'm doing, these are like, you see how small? Some people like the very, very small ones. Some people like ones that are very large, like that, or like 2 inches, like that. That one I made yesterday. Got to ship that off. Do metal things. I do beaded hoops, a ton of those, and bracelets, keychains. Keychains is another favorite. I don't do a ton of those because my business is centered around earrings. I suppose to get more into the keychains, I probably have to make more and make them available more in my shops. But I do like those silicone beaded keychains. You could just get lost in all those different beads. Um, so those are the things I'm working on. And in a minute, I am going to point the camera down and get busy on some things. Maybe I'll get half of my items done today. I said I have like 21 orders, and so maybe I'll get 10 of those done today. I am finding that with the more orders you have, the more you have to package. You have to get that packaging together. So I have a process where I use my little organza bags like this. And then I put stickers on there, thank you sticker. I do earring cards, and gotta have earring bags. And so packaging becomes it is very important. You want everything to be appealing. Sometimes when you look at different businesses that are packaging, they have boxes, little boxes, and very cute little baggies, and things like that for their jewelry. At some point, I probably need to rethink my packaging and maybe do some boxes or something, but we'll see. Let's see. In case anybody is out there wondering what the video is about. So I would love to hear from any other crafters that happen upon the channel. typing, typing a little title there. That's what I'm working on. Trying to grow a business and trying to have a. I am a teacher and semi-retired, so I kind of feel like I'm on an act 2 in life, doing something a little different. A nice community. That's how I. That's kind of how I see this. So. Put the camera down about now and just start making things. Really sorry. I want to. It would be smart to put my computer in front of me. That way I don't have to keep turning my head to you guys. I'm sorry about that. So a little bit of background for anybody that does see me that's new. I've done this for 6.5 years. I say 7. It will be the 7th year in July. I started July of 2019. Didn't know what I was doing. I used to go to Hobby Lobby all of the time, and Michael's. I don't do that as much. I feel like I have Hobby Lobby and Michael's in my home now. At this point, I have so many crafting items that I don't even use, and that's not good. But it had to happen for me to kind of get where I am now, trying to figure out, I guess, a niche or, something. Earrings, yes. And then I guess people could ask, like, what kind of earrings? And then I have so many different kinds that I like to make, but when you try to apply that to a shop, it's different. So we have all the different things that go into trying to build a business and a YouTube channel. Thinking back, I don't know what possessed me to do both at one time, but I did. I started both at the same time, and I'm glad I did because I have both things. You just have to get out there and learn. Like I was saying earlier, everything is not going to be perfect. There's not going to be a perfect time. There might be things at work, there might be things at home that have to be done, but you got to make some time for yourself, for your dreams, your hobbies and passions, and whatever else, what do you like to do? My mom used to say, you have to do something you like to do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just, hello. Hi, Coretta Blackman. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. You're always there supporting. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching me. Just on here doing some little chit-chatting. About to aim the camera down and get started. And if anybody is there and wants to ask questions or something, feel free. I'm gonna set my camera up so I don't have to keep turning my head to everyone. But if it's different to be in front of the camera, I usually have everything pointed down, but somebody might like to see the person behind the voice, especially anybody that is new. So I'm trying to get situated here. Have all my little jewelry making tools, and make some earrings. So, what do you guys think about TikTok? Is anybody very active on TikTok, and do you like it? I know it's not new. People have been on there forever at this point. I cannot get used to that one. I believe I like YouTube, and I'm a creature of habit, so that's probably why I just like to make my little videos here, and I've tried YouTube, and I'm on there a little bit, but I'm TikTok, but I like YouTube, so one thing I've learned, like, it's good to know different things and be diverse. All right, so I'm getting ready to point my camera down. We're gonna do that's extremely easy, but like I was saying earlier, it's they're small, very, very tiny and small. And I'm sorry for messing with this, but I have to get everything straight on my end with the camera. When you do things like this, you have to be like the camera person. You got to be the sound person. And I have bought a microphone. I have lost my microphone. I did get a microphone for my YouTube channel on TikTok, and I've lost it. So I got to find my microphone so I'll sound much better. I have listened, and it'll get better. I'm not gonna let that stop me, and miss days and not join and not put some content out there for you guys. Okay, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying not to mess with that camera too much, but I might have to just to. Okay, let's see if we can point the camera down and all of my things back there. I have to get used to. All right, I've got a little bag back here somewhere where I keep all my little things. Okay, you see my glasses? Okay, so we have, let's put this over here, my little okay, anyways, we're going to work with these pair. So I've got a customer that has ordered one pair. Sometimes I will give freebies to people just in case they would like to have something extra and like to grow the business. And maybe my thought behind that is perhaps I would be able to encourage them to buy from me again. Having repeat customers is an important part of a business as well. So I have to grab my different colors. I got lots and lots of these. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Appreciate it much. Thank you. I have a green bin here. You can kind of see it a little bit, but it's full of these teeny tiny the teeny tiny beads. They look like that. And so this person has chosen to have some that are 3 or 4 different shades. This one is called pumpkin. So that's one of the colors. I know one of the colors is like a cream color, and I think this is called, that's a pear. That's the color, and it's like a let's see, I know I've also got like a brownish color in there. So let me find my brown. So that's what all of the rustling you hear. This is me trying to find my different colors that I'm gonna use. Just gotta get those out first so you can have something to use. Okay, I have, this one is kind of mixed up, but for the most part, I need my little olive colored green. And now I'm still looking for my brown. And then we can get started on making those. Hi. How are you? Hi, Life with Tasharia. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. You changed your name on me, but I know exactly who you are. We go back a little ways, don't we? Thank you so much. And I saw you the other day exercising. And you know what? I'm gonna have to get some more pointers from you. I have been through a journey, a weight loss journey, and last year and like the year before that, I had lost 40 or 50 pounds. And it was for health. You know, my doctor told me I need to drink more water and he gave me some things to do. I did it and I was very proud. But since then, starting with I'm gonna say last fall, I got that weight going again. Hi. Hi, Miss K. Hi, Auntie Ellen. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all are sweet. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the membership. Okay. Now I'm so green, guys, to all of the what do I do? Y'all gotta help me out. Hi, Black Midget. How are you? How do I give the memberships out? I don't know how to do it. Thank you. Oh wow. Sent five Val creates gift memberships. Thank you. Now, how do I assign them to people? Can anybody tell me in the chat? Y'all got to help me out. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if it has to be done in real time or if I can do it later. Allow gift memberships. You could. Uh, memberships. I turn that. I toggle that on, and then now what do I do? Memberships. I will have to read into this and see. Sorry guys, I'm still learning everything. You can chime in and let me know how I give those memberships out. If you know, engage with the audience. What is this? A poll. Not doing that right this second. Um, Memberships to give away, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it. Thank you very much for your gift. I sure do appreciate it. I'll figure it out. Okay, I still have missing one of my colors that I need. I'm going to be here a while. I think I'd like to stay on for a while today and get going again. I do appreciate everybody that's there. There it is. There's the brown color. Oh, so the people that are highlighted, are they my five? Thank you. Thank you, Mongo 18 Third Strike fan. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, PWN. I think you were the one that was so generous. Thank you. And if I'm wrong, whoever did that, thank you very much for being so kind and generous. Okay, so I'm gonna put my colors out. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the help. I've been on for a while, but when I first started, I didn't do much live videos at all. It was mostly things I edited. This pumpkin color. My orientation problem with my phone, at least. I'm getting somewhere. I could not figure that out at all. Okay. So now I have to look at um um color, then I think it's gonna be three each or something. I have to look and see. What are you guys working on? What are your projects that you're doing? No, Auntie Ellen, you do lots of beautiful things. Quilts. I love your blue jean items. And I've noticed that they're really, really popular right now. When I look on different platforms or like Pinterest, blue jean like bags or purses and stuff like that, they pop up all over the place. They're very, very fashionable right now. And you were doing yours a long time ago. They're just not caught up to you. A picture of the earrings so I know what to do with them. All of these, and they're teeny, probably like 15 different pairs in all different colors. And that's what I'm looking for, so I can recreate that earring. I would like to hear from you guys. What are you working on? What are your favorite things to make? And any topic. If you don't craft, anything you do, exercising, play video games. And I want to start with the white color. Now, finally got it. It's more of a cream. It's not really white, but start with that color, and I've got three beads a piece. That I'm gonna send my customer, I'm just gonna pick one color. And I happen to have lots of tubes of this yellow, kind of a marigold color. I think maybe that's the one I'll send. And brown and green. So this was really easy. It took me more time to look up the picture than it probably will take to make these. I get a ton of beads at Hobby Lobby because they are always half off. But this olive color is gone. I have to look on Etsy to see. So that's what my earring looks like. Hi, Honey J. Hi, T Bella 100, and hi, Arts and Cats. Hi, Honey, Panda Tarot. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day. I am just trying to get going with my earrings this morning. I create earrings. I'm jewelry maker. About my specialty, I would say, is earrings because it's what I love the most. I make teeny tiny ones. I make larger ones, like that pair I'm making, or I made last night. Have an Etsy shop, so I'm making these for customers. My pattern is these three teeny tiny beads, and kind of alternate them. I have a cream color. I have a feeling that when I made these, it's probably fall time. These colors remind me of the fall. But right now, we'll be going into spring soon. Are kind of popular during that time of the year. So I think I'm gonna have lots of fun making the Heishi beads. So I've got, now I need the brown. And I need green. And I have to be on the lookout for this olive green color. I have been to Hobby Lobby and this, it's darker. The one I can find at the shop is like darker green, but they have not replenished their stock on that olive color. So that's one pair. And now I'm gonna make a freebie for this customer because it almost seems a shame to just send something, just that one little bitty pair, and not send anything else. So I'm gonna send something else. I think I'm gonna use this pretty yellow color, and then they can have a freebie. So thank you everybody that's there watching. I love making earrings. This is what I love to do in my free time. And I've been doing this for a while. I've had the YouTube channel for a long time. I'm just trying to be more active in it, be more consistent. And I think it's neat how people can learn from each other. Like sewing, I've seen sewing channels like Auntie Ellen's and quilting channels. She does everything. Painting, I think. Cooking. You were cooking the other day. You were in the kitchen, right? I was talking a little bit about my journey. Oh, yeah. I was telling you how I saw life with Tasharia. She's awesome with her exercising and healthy life videos. I have to get back into exercising daily. I got out of the habit and I gained back pretty much everything I had lost. I had done so well trying to eat more vegetables and I, I, um, I love the fall time because that's the time people, have gatherings and you can eat and overdo it. And I did. That's exactly what I did last fall, acting out. So that's when it started, and it kind of snowballed. And now I know what I don't know. I know that it's hard to maintain weight sometimes. So it's another one of my journeys I'm on. Just trying to be more healthy, change the lifestyle, and not necessarily just a diet, because diets does not work. Maybe for some people, but for me, I found that was hard to stick to. So I have to do a lifestyle change. I've heard that phrase used a lot. Work in progress. I have to keep trying. Um, yeah. So I finished 2 pairs right there. I know food is so good. That's my favorite time of the year too. The fall is just my favorite season. You have Christmas, you have all of the Halloween candy on the shelves, and and what else is out there? Christmas, Thanksgiving, you got Halloween, and after that, Valentine's Day. It's like I love chocolate. Every time you go in the store, they have the shelves full of Reese's and all of that stuff. So I succumb to temptation with the sweets a little too much, and so really trying to drink more water and stay away from it as much as I can. A little now and then. I know it's not so bad, but I just let things get out of control with that last fall. It started then, but it will be warmer soon and I can get out to the park and all that stuff and do better. So That's another thing I'm working on. In addition to all my jewelry making, I'm trying to make sure I'm being healthier. Let's see. I'm gonna look at another thing I've got to make. I did say I wanted to just come on and just be on longer today. Okay, and I've got to get to the post office soon. I can leave it, and then it will be delivered to, picked up tomorrow. So I have my work done. Ooh, 21 pairs. That's a lot of earrings, isn't it? I think I'm gonna make one that has my little these blue beads. Blue is my personal favorite color. Love blue. So I like that pair. I have not had a ton of people order these that I'm about to make, but sometimes when people order things on Etsy, someone out there will like promote that, especially if someone has bought it, they'll promote it and then somebody else will buy it. When people are shopping, it's so funny, kind of gratifying to see it happen in real time. You'll hear a cha-ching on your phone. That means you got the sale. You hear a cha-ching, and then maybe a few minutes later, somebody will buy the same thing. And to me, that's a sign that Etsy has kind of shown your item. Since it's sold, they showed it to somebody else, and then it sold again. Okay. Let's see. No, I need. Okay, I need some little silver pieces. The little findings they really make things come together. So I'm gonna pull all my pieces out, and you'll see how everything looks when I'm finished. They're little disc beads, kind of faceted disc beads, and now I need my little silver pieces. These are my bins. I have, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these, and they've got all my components, and I'm thankful for them because they keep me organized, semi-organized anyway. I used to have these in drawers, and I found that I just started shoving stuff in drawers, and I would have to look for things all over the place, and the drawers did not work for me. So I'm really glad that I started using these bins because they help a lot more. And you can compartmentalize with all these different parts. You need some compartments, right? I appreciate you. I really appreciate you spending time with me today. It's been a while since I did a long video like this. Usually I'm kind of in and out, but wanted to spend some time today. So I hope everybody's having a nice Dr. King holiday. What you're working on, that would be great. Or with me. My orders for the week. Okay. So this one, I need one more little thing, and they're little ball beads. I know people that watch me often. You all have seen this stuff a million times, but thank you for watching again. Thank you for watching anyway. I use the same things, but just make different items. All right, so I'm looking right now for these. 2 of these little pieces to go at the top. All right, so I'm good now. Now I can make them. Now I can create. Grab my pliers and get going. And those pliers, I have to open up my eye pen. And use one of my silver pieces. Blue. Beads and silver, and they alternate a couple times, blue and silver. And on top, there's a, this is it. Look back a little bit. No, not quite. There's one more blue. Glad I checked that. I would have been mad at myself for not checking that. Okay. And I'm almost done. Just need to add my ear wire there. So I'm going to end that. Make the other one. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, I'm semi-retired, so I do work during the day, and sometimes it's kind of hard to come home and make tons of earrings because I'm tired. But you keep showing up, you know, you gotta keep showing up to your business. And so getting a power nap and then get going, that helps. Take a little nap, eat a little dinner, wake up, and might have to stay up a few hours later in the evening, which is fine because it's, you know, it's for the business, right? So there's one, and I'll have to add my ear wire. Some of my supplies I get on Hobby Lobby. There's Michael's. There are different places you can get supplies. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. This one doesn't quite look the same as the first charm, so I'm gonna grab my charms again. I don't want them to match as perfectly as they can because I don't have anybody complaining or thinking that my work is not good. I know. Let me see. So all the little rustling around you here is just me trying to make sure that these charms look as much alike as they can. I really do like those though. I love blue. So this is one that nobody, I think this might be the second time these have sold. It's really funny. You don't know what Etsy is going to promote or what they won't, or what would take off and what won't. So I have some things in the shop that are just sitting there, you know, as pictures, and it hasn't sold at all. And I have some things, I guess, which have turned into the best sellers that have literally sold hundreds of times. Like the basic hoops, because you know, I've been open for a while, so it's interesting to see everything unfold. And I do know that that one thing about business, that phrase double down. When people say double down, it means you have to keep on doing what you know what your customers like or what they are. Hi, cash in the envelopes. Thank you for joining me. How are you? What are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining. Your time with me today. I was saying the that kind of matches the other one. If it's time for our, I think so. I think that pretty much matches. Um, okay, if you see one thing that's selling or one thing that people are gravitating towards, like on Etsy, they even have favorites. So if you see one thing that you get lots of favorites on, that's a clue that maybe you can make some more things like that. And sooner or later, you may see sales on it. If you see people buying something over and over again, that's definitely a clue. And early on in my journey, what I would do is I think I more so made things that I liked. That's where you start. I think that's where you have to start. But then it took me a while to notice what everyone else liked. I really did. I just was because it was like a hobby for me, and I was trying to build a business at the same time. So I had to kind of learn how to separate and like just keep making what the customers like. I have misplaced my one-step looper and I'm trying to find it so I can make my little loop there. How did I lose it that quick? Doubling down on what works, that's a lesson that I'm kind of learning right now. And trying to fill the shop with things that people are buying or either mimicking stuff and making similar things. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have a flyer. But I misplaced the little. Where'd it go? Oh no. Oh, here's one ear wire. So for instance, maybe since somebody bought this, I could do this in another color. Like I could choose the red beads that are similar to that, or the brown ones, or even do like a rainbow one, like that. That would be an example of doubling down on that design. That's possible. Okay, I need to make a loop there at the top. Oh, it's in my lap. There it is. So let's make this one pair. Okay, so I'm gonna straighten this up. Close that the end so that no beads come off, of course. Add an ear wire, and then we've got a pair of blue beaded earrings, right? This is what I like to do, and yeah, I've already made over the weekend. I have about 6 things already to package, but I have way more to create. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, packaging and making. So I'll be ready to go to the post office. And thank you, everybody that's there watching. Sure appreciate it. Yeah, I got discouraged. I would say it's been 2 years. I was nearly at my 4,000. Well, I had more hours than ever. I had reached 3,000, and I think even over 3,000. I got discouraged, and I know I shouldn't have stopped. You don't give up. But I just put more time into the business instead of the YouTube channel, and so that's what happened. I'm only human. It's what we like to do. I like to do this again. I like to give it another try and keep going. So anyway, there's this pair. Let me see if I would like to make another one. Well, and this is January, right? This is a new year. So where will the Lord take me this year? By December. That is going to be a beautiful thing to see. To watch what happens. Watch what unfolds in the jewelry spot. That would be cool. Like I said, I've started a website in addition to the Etsy shop. So lots of exciting things going on. Plus, as a teacher, summer is coming up, and I'm always able to do more in the summer. So I'm really getting excited about this new year. Yes, there's always winter break. There is Christmas break. I'm sorry, not Christmas. Winter break. There's um, spring break, and in addition to everything else, I have a grandbaby. She's 6 months old, and she lives about 5 hours from me. But on all the breaks, and sometimes in between too, I get to go see her. And there's nothing like being a grandparent, and nothing like it in the world. It's so cool, and she's just now starting to like eat baby food and laugh and and mumble, and it's just so fun to watch her. So I'm thankful and blessed. God is good, and my family, we're healthy, and we just keep going and living life. And thank you for being on this journey with me. I wanted to kind of share what I do as far as my earring making business goes, jewelry making business, and that's what I'm about. So I hope everyone sticks around and 10 memberships. Thank you so much. Sure do appreciate that love, and thank you. Okay, so I'm looking at to see what I have next to make, and yeah, I think I will make one more, and then I will bid farewell to everybody for the time being until we see each other again. This one is gonna be a bronze pair, so I'm gonna grab my bronze ear wires. Whew, I gotta order some more of these. Better do that soon because I don't want to be caught without my materials. Um, yeah, got that. Now I need my bronze eye pins, the 2 of those. I need my bronze rings, and then this pair is like jasper beads and wood beads kind of mixed. Earth tones. Be popular, and I think maybe earth tones are popular all the time, all year round. Some people just love the like wood and stuff like that as a material and earthy looking things. So glad that I kind of picked up on that trend, or not trend, but aesthetic, I guess is the better word. So I'm grabbing my bronze round pieces, my metal pieces that kind of help me out. Oh wow, something else going on in my life. I got my firstborn will be 29, so I'm just so blessed. I just can't even, like, and my other baby, listen to me, my other baby, quote unquote, she is so at 29, it's like, wow. It just brings up thankfulness in my heart and soul for, to God for everybody being healthy and like just I don't know, the love you feel as a parent, and nothing like it. And I can't believe that I've been blessed to have somebody that's getting ready to be 29. But you know, it's what life is all about. We just keep going. We keep going, and we are there for each other, and we just keep going. It's a blessing. And yep, looking at the picture the other day where I was holding him, and I looked like a kid. Like, what is that, 25, 26? Like 25 on the way to 26. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, he started it out. Started teaching me how to be a mama. And then a baby girl came not too long after that. They're 2.5 years apart. And so, yeah, they taught me some things. I think it has been a true blessing having them, like, close together, like in age, not too far apart. I like that because they can be close. My brother and sister and I, we're kind of far apart in age. Too, you know, you have your road dogs, right? You have your ride or dies that are always there for you. But yeah, we're quite. I'm in the middle. I'm the middle kid. I always love telling people that, but my sister's the baby. She's about 5.5 years younger. And my brother's older. He is, I believe, 7 years older than I am, or like 6.5. But yeah, we are all spread out. It's been interesting watching siblings be close in age, and then remembering how it was with me and my siblings who are so far apart in age. Just, you know, it's all good. It all works out. My brother would babysit a lot, and when my sister came, I thought I had my own little baby doll. Little doll. So, anybody joining me, I'm Val, and I make jewelry, and about jewelry making, and I think I have talked about several subjects today. So you guys can let me know what you're doing on this lovely day. Hopefully you're staying warm. I know in a lot of parts of the country it's cold today. I say mucho frío, right? Very cold. And I speak Spanish too. So it's just lots going on over here at my channel. Thank you everybody that's there watching. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Got to get things going again, right? We're gonna finish this one pair. It's pretty easy to make, and then we're gonna say goodbye. We'll get I think I'm getting a little peckish, kind of hungry right now. Grab a snack and make some more. So I'm gonna put this here. And then I've got jasper bead, and I got the wood beads next.